Hello and welcome. My name is Harry, and today I'm going to go over how to fix packet loss issues in Battlefield 6. These packet loss issues cause your game to stutter, micro stutter, or just lag. So if you've been seeing this icon, keep watching to see some ways you can try and fix this. Let me break it down to you. It's pretty simple. These packet loss issues are caused by hardware problems or network problems, and Battlefield doesn't tell you which one it is. Let me give you a rundown of all the possible rage-inducing icons that can grace your screen. Not your fault, no way to fix it. You might be able to fix it, could be your hardware or your internet. This is your ping relative to the closest server you're at, not always something you can do about it. I don't even know what this one is. If you see this icon, it's definitely your fault, chief. Play around with your graphics settings or start saving some money. Okay, focusing on this culprit today, let me show you how to figure out if it's a network problem you're having or a hardware problem. One way to fix this is to turn on your network overlay inside the game, and then to see what your packet loss actually is network wise, so you can see in and out what your network is saying. If there's heavy issues there, then you know it's network related. If there's nothing there and the values look all normal, then you know it's hardware related. So network wise, you'll have to look up what exactly the fix is. There are some common fixes if it's definitely your network that's losing packets. Sometimes it's Wi-Fi. If you're playing on Wi-Fi right now, try moving closer to the router. But the best solution is to plug in using a wired Ethernet cable. It could also be network congestion, so your house or your internet service provider. Your loved one could be watching Netflix in 4K, or there are other downloads happening. One way to fix this is to buy a router that has QoS, or quality of service, or smart queue management. Basically, if you upgrade your router, it'll properly manage all the internet demand in the house. Or maybe it's just time to switch internet service providers. Even if the download and upload speed is good enough on your current network line, the internet quality and server quality might be very bad. This actually helped me the most when I was having issues with multiplayer games. Okay, so if you know it's not your network that is the problem, you're still experiencing packet loss issues and stuttering, limiting your frame rate has worked for some people. You can just go do this in the game in advanced graphic settings. You can either put it to your monitor's refresh rate, or if you are getting over 100 FPS, maybe try putting it at 120 or 100 FPS, and some users reported that the packet loss issues have gone away. If that still didn't work, then maybe you're having high CPU usage. So I'm not having this problem personally. I helped my brother-in-law fix his new PC, which has a little bit older hardware and was getting high FPS, but he was experiencing stuttering. So his issue there was he had high CPU usage, so he has a CPU bottleneck. The easiest way to check this is to check your CPU usage using the NVIDIA Shadowplay overlay if you have an NVIDIA GPU, or AMD overlay. Check your CPU usage, like the percentage. If it's super high, close to 100%, then you know that's the problem. Or an easier way is to use the simple performance overlay in your graphics advanced settings inside Battlefield 6, and to check if the first number on the left is red. If your CPU number is red, it's 20, 30, 40, all the other numbers are green, then you know the CPU is the problem. So your CPU or GPU can't keep up with the other one. That's why it's so important when you build a gaming PC to try and balance your components. But unfortunately, you have two options at this point. Save money to buy a better CPU or GPU, or you can try and use this custom CFG file, which basically tells Battlefield to use your CPU to its full capacity, and then funny enough it drops your CPU usage. So it won't magically make your CPU better, it might fix the packet loss issues you're having and fix the stuttering. Quick disclaimer, a lot of people have been saying in the comments of the other video I saw this did absolutely nothing for them, but it did fix the stuttering on my brother-in-law's PC. So I'm going to show you still what to do, and if it doesn't work for you, just delete the file. Okay, let me show you how to fix your high CPU usage. First, right click on Battlefield in Steam, go to Manage, Browse Local Files, and then this will open up the root folder of Battlefield 6. Right click on the side, New Text Document, and we're going to call this user.cfg. Open it up. Check the description in this video for the high CPU fix. Copy and paste the text inside this file. Okay, now important, pay attention. The first two X's, put your core count there of your CPU, and the last X, you're gonna put your thread count of your CPU. And don't change the two zeros. To find out what your core count and thread count is of your CPU, you can just Google your model name. If you don't know what your CPU model name is, you can go to the search bar in Windows and type system information and see what it says for CPU there. If you have an AMD CPU, this is what it will look like. If you have an Intel CPU, this is what it will look like. So obviously for Intel, just put the total values of the cores and the threads. Then you're going to go to View, Show, and enable file name extensions. From there, we're going to rename the file again and take out the txt part. So we're going to make it a CFG, and that's it. So now when you run Battlefield, it should be better now. And your CPU should not be causing stutters anymore. And this will also drop your CPU usage by about 30%. I just wanted to reach out to you guys and give you the option to choose what the next video should be, as I don't want to make just random videos and want to focus on you guys, the viewers. I made a list of 58 isometric pre-rendered games, real-time strategy games, RPG games, tycoon games, if that's something you'd be interested to see, and also a list of old retro games that I played in my childhood. These types of videos will be a little bit different than what I do normally. I've also been playing Ark Raiders recently, and that's been fun to play, but I'm still very early in the game. Let me know if you want to see a stream for Ark. I've also recently received an invite to join the playtest for Deadlock, and this is absolutely my newest obsession. Let me know if you want to see a live stream of Deadlock. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. I hope this video has helped you out. If it helped in any way, you know what to do. Okay, see you later, alligator.